Hi everyone, it's Sam. Welcome back to Sam's Fam of 8. So today I am going to show you what I've been using over the past few months to keep our big family organized, and then what I'm getting ready to switch to because this is just not sufficient for my needs anymore. So let's jump right in. We'll get started with the one I've been using. So this is a B6 Stayology, and it's in a D-ringed Malden. I keep this pretty simple, just some Post-it notes, my business cards, some stickers in the back. I like to not bulk it up too terribly much. Got some sticky notes, a little pocket for appointment cards, some vellum. I do use the Simple Stories monthly stickers to track monthly things. This is a year in pixels. I had grand intentions and did it for a whole 5 days. Also planned to keep track of my purchases and inventory created for my work. Didn't do that either. So here's when I started using it as a daily calendar. Kept track of my son's medicines, my to-dos. I tried a week. It just didn't work. Tried a week horizontal. It was better, but I still didn't like it. My baby's medicines again. To-dos. I am working on losing weight right now. I have issues with food, so I'm working on those, and I just wrote down the way I was feeling at the moment about some food. That sounds so silly. Here's some budgeting things. These sticky notes are from Mombi, the Happy Planner, and they have these little tabs that can stick out the side, and then they're small enough that when you're done, you can move them to the inside, and I think that is just so handy. There's another one I used as a tracker. Planning my daughter's high school graduation. The kids' chores. My son's medicine. Again, this was actually the 4th time. His 3rd round was in a different planner, so we were having trouble trying to figure out what was going on with him. More budget stuff. This is my first month in here, and I do like this. It has to be functional. It has to be functional, but I do like it to be pretty as well. So I just want to be able to see at a glance what I have going on. So the stickers are for anytime I have to leave the house. The highlights are for like extended things. So the pink, my husband was out of town. The green, my baby was put into the hospital. This was a craft show we had. So I just want to be able to look at it and know that I have something going on. These sticky notes are things that I had ordered that I was waiting on. This is a Willa Wallaco sticky note. We were actually in a wreck on the 4th of July. Somebody hit us and ran. So that was great. That was after we set a field on fire with fireworks and had to run out there and stomp out fire. So that day was just, I'm glad it's over. These sticky notes were from AliExpress, a tracker, some notes for work, to-dos. This is when my son was put in the intensive care, so I was just taking notes about some things I wanted to remember. Here we got to go home. Just writing down some things that caused me anxiety. I was having a really stressful week this week, so I wasn't in my planner very well. That doesn't happen very often, but tracking some food things. This is my kids' back to school shopping. More orders, August tracker. Here's the month of August, September, October, and these little poor, beaten up page markers are from Shine Sticker Studio. They're so cute. They just take a beating. I'm not careful with my things. I just kind of throw them in my bag. So they're beaten up. We were going to go to Alien Con and it's not going to happen. Sad face. There's November and December. And then I've just got 2020 on sticky notes in here right now. So this was, it looks like August 11th. And I just use kits. I throw in other stickers. It's my daughter's 18th birthday. My 6-year-old wrote me a note. I love you, Mommy. You are the best person ever. And that sounds so sweet, but just wait for it. Just keeping track of what happened through the days. Ha! Here's a note from said 6-year-old. Don't talk to me. She got mad at me and put this note on my door. Don't talk, T-O-K. Don't talk to me. So I had to keep that. Just notes in case I ever need to go back and reference anything. This is kind of where I started to realize that this wasn't really going to work for me long term. I've got graduate school starting in January. We just started YouTube and the blog. I run my own craft business. I do designer wreaths and decor, and it's craft show season, so we've got a lot of things coming up for that. We do have 6 kids. 4 of them are in school, and each one is in a different school. My baby is special needs, and we have all kinds of appointments on top of being, just a wife and trying to keep the home upkept and cooking and cleaning and all that. So it's just not enough to keep track of everything that I need to stay on top of. So here I just started to kind of journal more about what I had going on, so orders I'm waiting on, September tracker. One of these, yeah, that's personal. Sorry, gotta keep. And I just laid down a kit from GP Sticker Studio for this week, and I'll just go in probably and keep track of what happens this week. So in the back I have notes: house to-dos, food, chores and cleaning. There's a cleaning tracker. My kids' clothes sizes. And then my son and daughter each have a birthday in October, so I always keep track of what I've bought them and how much I've spent on them, just so I know, we stick to the budget. And then here's our Christmas budget, and I go through and any ideas that I have for them, I write down on a sticky note, and then once I purchase something, I write it in and write the amount, and I just keep a running total, and that way I can see who's gotten what, how much we've spent, and that is just the best way for me to keep track. I know it's early to be buying Christmas presents, but when you have a big family, it's nice to not have such a big hit like November, December. So we just hide things. Stockings, keto notes. I like to take notes while I watch YouTube, so there's a lot of that. Grad school notes, YouTube, my business, blog and YouTube. I have always kind of wanted to write a book, so I was doing some research on writing a book. And then I've got a few pages left here at the end. This is the planner I take with me, so I do have my kids' insurance cards in the back. And that is that baby. I love this. I love this so much. It makes me so happy. So I think that I will continue to at least memory plan in this. And then I might get another one for next year just because this makes me happy. So, but for planning, we're going to move into an A5. This is a Webster's Pages, and it's in like a pink pastel. I know the color's not coming off very well, but I am just setting this up so nothing is like really filled in or set up yet. So I'll come back to you when I do get that done. This is Planner Press. So I've got some Sesavi yearly calendars in the front for this year. So Much Crafting's yearly set. Sessavee's 2020 yearly set. This comes with a lot. You get a lot of different views here. So I'm excited to use this one. And then I've never broken everything up by months before. I've always had it the monthly, the weekly, the dailies, blah, 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 everything in its own separate category. But I think I'm going to try to break things up by month. So these are Carpe Diem inserts. I've got Sessavee's 2020 set, but it didn't start until January. So for the rest of this year, I'm going to use these that I had. And this will be appointments, bills, birthdays, anything that's time sensitive. My monthly for me is my workhorse. So this will capture all of that information. These are Webster's Pages month on 2 pages, and I'm going to use these for a content calendar. So YouTube, blog, Instagram. I've got So Much Craftings month on 2 pages. This didn't start until October. It's October through December of 2020. So I'm just kind of keeping notes on the front side of this for September, but this is going to be for health. Like I said, I'm trying to lose some weight, a lot of weight actually. And I need to just be in better health. So this will be sleep, weight, exercise, that type of thing. We'll go on there. And then this is a Sessavee month on 1 page. This is for Sneaky Squirrel Design, which is my designer wreath business. So I'll keep track of money in, money out, orders, craft shows, that type of thing. And then I've got So Much Craftings week on 2 page. Like I said, this doesn't start until October. And this is what those look like. I just got the lined set. So for September, I'm using old ones that I had. So they're dated wrong, but I don't care. It doesn't bother me. So this week I needed it to just be simple. So I was just writing things down, but the next month we'll start in these. So then October, this will be my main calendar. October's content calendar, I will move the So Much Crafting calendar over for health. And then I will put in the Sessavee month on 1 page for Sneaky Squirrel. And I'm just going to keep doing that. I don't have enough room in here to keep everything in all at once, even though I would like to. So I'll show you in just a second where all those are at. Here's the Sessavee 2020 month on 2 pages, which are so pretty and they're lined. So I'm really excited to use those. And then in the back, I just have blank paper. And then this is where all of my notes and passwords and business cards and all of that good stuff will go. So this planner, this is a Filofax Patterns in like the marble color. This is where everything extra is going to stay housed. So these are the Webster's Pages month on 2 pages for content. The Sessavee month on 2 pages for Sneaky Squirrel. And then these are a Webster's Pages undated week on 2 page horizontal, that I will use once school starts in January to keep track of my homework. And then I'll just transfer this every week to the weekly that I'm working on. I know that sounds like a lot. It is a lot. I have to find some way to keep on top of everything. You know, the kids, this kid has to take snack this week. This kid has a test that they're going to need help studying for. This kid has gymnastics. This kid wants to go hang out with their grandparents. Like, I need somewhere that's going to house everything in one place so I don't miss anything. So this is the plan. We'll see how it works. Like I said, when I get this all filled out, I'll come back and show you guys if it's working for me or not. And we'll get this figured out one way or another. Thanks for coming back to another video, guys. I hope you subscribe and stick around. I would love for you to be part of our Sam's Fam of 8 family, and we will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.